Oh my God, no 𝘮𝘰𝘳𝘥𝘦𝘱𝘵. Nostalgia may just bite me in the butt one more time. We've got a car here from my teenage years and from when I first started in the car business that I absolutely love. A couple months ago, I bought this 2014 SS because this is my all-time favorite, most modern Chevrolet out there. But here we are 60 days later and I still have it. No, it's not the high country. It's gonna be what's right on the other side of the high country. Oh my God, check this out. This is a 2002 35th anniversary Z28. So to give you a little bit of context, the first time that I started working in the car industry was with Chevrolet. And what's really interesting is they had a car like this for sale on the showroom floor and I just drooled over it. So they also had like a Dale Earnhardt black Monte Carlo with the number 3 on the side as well. And at the time, these cars were absolutely amazing. And this car right here, I have a lot of passion on, but we're gonna run into an issue with this car. So I'm gonna have to check everything out of this car because we have to put a lot of money in this. So some of the things that I look at is I look at the bolts here to see if the paint is still there, to make sure that like the bolts haven't been taken off or turned or anything like that. And then we look at stuff like this, so you can see that these bolts have been turned for whatever reason. That could have just been adjustment. So now they've been off on this side too, just to kind of look at them. So now we have to look to make sure, is this hood been painted? But that's okay on this car because when these cars got built, they got shipped out of the factory into New Jersey, is that right? Michigan. Okay, I gotta remember back all these years, back to 2002, and the hood and the deck lid were swapped out with the SLP conversion. So seeing those turned bolts are not a big deal on this particular car, but when you look at things, you can see none of these bolts have really been turned. Those bolts will be turned there, but none of these have been turned, none of these have been turned. Down here's not been turned, that's not been turned, and none of those have been turned back there. This thing is absolutely amazing, and what's really shocking is Mrs. Chevy Dude's kind of pressured me a little bit of buying this, and she's like nowhere to be found. Like I have no idea, where is she at? Hey, do you not want to look at this car? You're the one pressuring me to buy it.
I don't want to.
You don't want to look at it? You're not, I figured you like this car. It is an automatic. It's oh God.
Yeah, he's mad because it's an automatic.
Well, get out here and look at it. I want to show it to you. I'm excited about this car. Hey, come on, let's go.
Why don't you see what Frank thinks?
I'm not letting Frank see it. I'm not sure we're gonna sell this thing. I'm really, I don't know. So this one's got the T-tops, and we're gonna show you a couple other special things that I have.
The T-tops, I don't know, but it takes me back to
and they still have the like the covers up here, so those are sometimes a lot lost and sometimes stolen and sold because they bring so much money. So check out this 35th anniversary, and the headrest, the seats look absolutely amazing. The factory floor mats are here.
The car smells new.
It does smell new, does it not? Does it not?
It really does.
Don't be farting in it, okay? We want this to still smell new, okay? All right, we gotta go out and drive this bad boy. I haven't driven one of these forever, and I seriously, for the last couple years, have been looking for a Camaro, but not this type of Camaro. This thing is absolutely amazing. I just gotten out from driving it just to look at it by myself. I want this car.
A few minutes later.
I got Rich looking at the car. Looks good. You see any issues?
Nope.
No? I mean, there's literally, it's probably tough to see, but there's literally some spider webs right here. But this thing is super, super clean. So we can yank those off. Rich won't be able to reach them up there. But super, super clean. So everything's dry. Good. We'll check trans fluid and oil if we make a deal. MagnaFlow exhaust back here. I think it's called the CME exhaust. I'd definitely rather have the CME exhaust on this. I don't think this guy would sell it if it had the CME exhaust. So, but we'll see. I was looking at the stickers earlier and I can't remember back there. I knew I said New Jersey, and he's like, no, Michigan. But SLP's out of Tom Rivers, New Jersey. So that's kind of what I was remembering there. Now over on the passenger door, there's probably another one of these stickers showing exactly what the mods were on this car, and we're going to check that out here in a second. But they did this in September of 01. Oh my God, I think it was September 01. Okay, now that we're done looking at it, Rich just said, I don't think you can go wrong with this, so I'm gonna go in and try to work a deal and see if we can buy this thing. I think I want it, but I don't know if I'm gonna resell it. I don't know. All right, it's official. It is ours. Mrs. Chevy Dude is taking the license plate off. Do not scratch this car.
I'm not. I'm
Just
being very careful.
Very, very
Which
careful.
is why I'm holding the plate on while I take off the screw.
This is one of our most expensive cars outside of C8 that we've purchased, and especially the oldest one that we've paid this much money for. All right, Frank, they're leaving. The car is ours now. It's your job to sell it. He's really sad to see this car go, but he's a follower and he knows that we're going to take super good care of this car. We're not going to park it outside or anything like that. Check out the entirety of this car. I am in absolute love of this car. So off camera, I probably have spent 30 to 45 minutes looking around the car. Rich has spent about 15 to 20 minutes looking around the car. This thing is absolutely in near perfect shape. There's a couple of issues on it, nothing that's worried about anything. And I can't remember, I said that the only option I wish this thing had, you know, there's the black wing intake system and stuff like that, which is cool, but I can't remember the initials I said earlier, but CME, center mounted exhaust. I don't know what I said, who knows. It's been 21 years since I've sold one of these brand new, and I am super excited to have this back in stock. And I don't know if that's coming out to you guys on camera or not. I was scared last night when he told me. It's like, gosh, you know, it's like, I don't know if I want to spend this much money on this car, but that's what we're here to do. We are absolutely here to sell this thing, and Mrs. Chevy Dude came up to it earlier and said it smells like new on the inside, and I kind of showed you a little bit earlier in the video some of the inside, but check this thing out. Absolutely beautiful inside. Let's get this bad boy started up, and first and foremost, let's get to those odometer mileage. Yes, 17,621 miles on this bad boy. We got single disc changer right here, monsoon system, HVAC controls. We have all the books on the inside. We have some extra goodies that we're going to show you here. What else we have in here? There's literally nothing wrong with this car. We're gonna pop the trunk because there's some goodies back there. The volume controls look perfect. The seat controls over here look perfect. Fog lights right there look absolutely amazing. The cup holder right here. Ashtray, if I could say it right. I haven't seen the ashtray in a car forever. Moving to the back, we have the 35th anniversary floor mats. Doesn't look like, maybe a little bit, maybe that's a little bit fading, I don't know. Oh, you know what that is? They sat here like this underneath this for how long? And it's just a little bit different color of that. And then check that out. We have the SS 35th anniversary, if I can speak right, car cover, which we're not gonna get out. And then 12 disc changer with the disc magazine in there as well. Wow, this thing is so nostalgic, and I've got to go drive it again. I got on it just a little bit earlier, but they were here. It wasn't my car at the time. Now it's my car, and I can do exactly what I want with it. And one of the cool things about this SLP hood is the air all comes into the hood that way. And you know the terminology, ram air, that comes in like this and then comes out like this, and then the outlet for the air is right here, so that way it comes down there and goes into the air intake right down here. Absolutely amazing how they do that. Got the SLP cold air intake, mass airflow sensor. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. All right, Rich is back here with the camera. I wasn't gonna come out of here hot, but if I don't, he's gonna make fun of me. Oh yeah, baby! Oh my God! No stability track! Oh, I forgot! Yes, yes! Oh, cop. Hey, how you doing? All right, cruise control works. I didn't test that earlier. I forgot to test that. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! This is pure LS power in this thing. Absolutely love it. Oh my God. I forgot that it doesn't have stability track and traction control. You want to go drive it next? You want to drive it like I just did?
No.
You want to ride with me while I do it?
Hell no.
So how many thumbs up on the video to get you in this passenger seat and let me drive it like I want to drive it?
There is not enough thumbs up.
Oh, so
in the world.
500 thumbs up.
No.
Yeah, and we'll do it. Yeah,
no.
500 thumbs up.
2 million.
Million?
2.
2 million.
5 million. We're just going up and up and up.
Oh my God. All right, so I've alluded to this major problem that we have with this car, and we don't really have, like, this is like the only thing that I saw in the car right here. Outside of that, there's nothing else on this car, and that might be able to be wet sanded off, but the major issue that we have is I love this car so much that we may not sell it.
There's no room in the garage.